Okay, today is day 3 of our Unit 4, and we're going to be building T-charts um, given a function, and then we're going to be graphing it. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I want to show you a new version of our T-chart that we're going to be using. Notice it has this middle section, which we haven't been using so far. This is what we we use this style for more functions so that we can do our input and output. Meaning what you're going to see is they're always going to give you an x, okay? And these x values that they give you, those are going to be our inputs. And we're actually, when we're given our function y equals 2x, we're going to write that in up here. And this is kind of our rule. When you think about functions, functions are kind of like a rule that says, look, if you plug in 2 for x, what are you going to get for y? Or if our input is 2, then our output is going to be what? And so um, plugging that in, and that's what this middle section is kind of for, to give us an opportunity to show our work. We're going to go y equals 2 times 2, because our x value is 2, and so we're going to plug that in. 2 times 2 gives us 4. So we know that when x equals 2, or x is our input, then our output, or our y, is going to be 4. Moving on to the next one. When y equals 2 times, and we're stealing this from the function, y equals 2 times whatever the x is, which in this case is 4. 2 times 4 gives us 8. So when our input is 4, our output is 8. Or when x equals 4, then y equals 8. Okay, and then our next one, y equals 2 times 6. Because 6 is our x, so we're going to substitute that in. 2 times 6 is 12. So when x equals 6, y equals 12. And then finally, y equals 2 times 8. Because 8 is now our x, and that gives us 16. So when x equals 8, y equals 16. We can now use these to make our ordered pairs. Our ordered pair is 2, 4, 4, 8, 6, 12, 8, 16. We're going to go over here and graph it. I'm only going to be able to graph a couple of them because the others are off the graph. But go ahead and see what you can do on your actual paper, and hopefully you'll be able to get a good graph out. So we go over 2, up 4, over 4, up 8, and then you would go over 6, and up 12 would be somewhere in about here, and then you're going to go over 8, and up 16, which would be somewhere up here. So our function actually forms a line. We draw it. We're good. Let's try another one. Notice that our function on this one changed. So we're going to write that in the middle of our t-chart, or our function chart. And we get y equals x minus 4. And so what we're saying is, in order to find y, we have to take whatever x is and subtract 4 from it. So if y equals, now our x is 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4 gives us negative 2. So when x equals 2, y is negative 2. Our next one is y equals 4 minus 4. Well, 4 minus 4 gives us 0. So when x equals 4, y equals 0. Next we have y equals 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4 gives us 2. So when x is, or our input is 6, our output then is 4. Or excuse me, 2. And y equals, this time x is 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 gives us 4. So when our input is 8, our output is 4. We can now use that to make our ordered pairs. You get 2 and negative 2, 4 and 0, 6 and 2, and 8 and 4. Now we can place those on the graph. We go over 2, down 2, over 4, down 0, over 6, up 2, and over 8, up 4. We connect our dots to form our line, put our arrows, and we're good. Now there are 2 more examples. In this one, y would equal negative 3x. And in this one, y is going to equal x plus 4. Use the values for x that they gave us. Plug those in. Find your coordinates, plot your coordinates, and we'll go through these tomorrow. Good luck.